Hey my loves, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be playing around with the e.l.f. Camo C.C. cream, and I'm really excited about this, you guys. So I got mine in the shade Light 210N, which I think is a little bit too dark for me, but it worked. But yeah, I'm not going to give you guys too many details yet. You guys will see that down in the video, but this retails for $14. I got mine at Rite Aid. I wouldn't recommend going there. They only had 4 shades. They had 2 light shades and then they had 2 fair shades. So I would not recommend getting it there. I would recommend either getting it online or getting it at Walmart or someplace like that. But yeah, if you guys want to see exactly how this highly hyped e.l.f. Camo CC cream works, then go ahead and keep on watching. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be testing out the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. So this is skin loving ingredients, collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. I think that's how you pronounce it. This says it is color correcting, it's full coverage, and it's a natural finish. So I did get mine in the shade Light 210N. So this is with neutral and beige undertones, you guys. I'm not really sure if it's going to fit me at all. What is really disappointing is I got this at Rite Aid, like my local Rite Aid. They literally had 4 shades, you guys. They had 2 fair shades and they had 2 light shades, like, which is kind of disappointing. Like, even for myself, it is going to be hard to find a shade out of 4 pickings. Like, and I can imagine for anybody else that's even a little bit darker than me or a lot of bit darker than me, like, some people are going to have some really hard time finding shades, which I think is a little bit disappointing. Like 4 shades, come on, Rite Aid. Like, I know you have more room on your shelves to put more than freaking 4 shades. Like, it's a little bit ridiculous. Even if they have to put some in the back and put just 1 shade out at a time, they would be able to put, you know, however many shades of this there's. I think there's like, somebody said like 40 shades. So even if they did 1 shade of each color and just put that on the shelf until it sold out, and then they could put a new one on. But yeah, I think that's a better idea than having just 4 shades. Like, I think that is so ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and try this out, you guys. Like I said, again, I don't know if it's my shade. Don't hate on me if it isn't. If it isn't, I'm going to take it back and I'm going to get a different one. But I've actually heard some really good stuff about this, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and try it out. So I know this came out a few months ago and I was going to pick it up then, but I am really weird about like ordering stuff and it coming in the mail. I would just prefer to pick it up someplace, you know, because I hate kind of waiting for stuff to come in the mail. So here's what it looks like. So it is a squeezy tube, but it does have a pump, which I'm really excited about. So there's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and with primer first. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So this is just the original one. I usually just apply this all over my face. I haven't used this stuff in a while. I used to use it all the time, but now I just kind of have steered away from it. I try so many good primers that, you know, I'm always trying different ones. So, and I'm really excited to kind of see what kind of coverage this gives, because I have so much acne to cover up right now, you guys. It is literally unbelievable. And another thing too is I just can't help but to pick at my face, so it makes it 100 times worse. Let's go ahead and try this foundation now. So I'm going to go with 2 pumps, or like 1.5 pump for now. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And I'm just going to start bouncing this in my skin. I don't think the color is too off. It's definitely not my perfect shade, but it's not too off. Just have to wait and see if it's yellow, because yellow just doesn't go good with my skin. But so far, it feels very, very light on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, not one bit. And it is covering up a decent amount. But we are going to go ahead and build it up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do like another full pump. Okay, a pump of this is really big, you guys. Like, huge. Like, a pump of this is like 2 pumps of any other foundation I have. So like I said, I'm just going to continue to build this up and see what kind of coverage we can get. Because even right now, you guys, it is almost covering up everything, which is really good. I just have to make sure I'm getting like every crack and crevice, because it's going to look really funny if not, because my face is very white right now. So if it's covering up this well with a beauty sponge, I can only imagine how well it would cover up with a brush. I did end up ordering the new Morphe foundation. So I will be reviewing that on my channel probably here in like the next week or so. Okay, guys, first opinion, I'm really loving this. Like I said earlier, it feels very, very lightweight, but also really full of coverage. I would say on me, it is pretty matte. In my T-zone, I'm pretty oily right now, but then on the rest of my face, it is very matte. It's looking really good, you guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, it looks really good. So let's go ahead and lay some concealer on top. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige, but then I'm also going to take the 16-hour one in the shade Fair Rose. I've been really loving pairing these two together. I think they work really well. So I'm first going to take the hydrating one because it is a little bit darker in shade. And then the 16-hour one is really light, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that right on top. I'm going to use that same sponge. So I'm also going to use some of that concealer just for my chin and my nose and my T-zone. Hey you guys, super impressed. I absolutely love how the concealer laid on. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm slowly going to keep this drugstore. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Light. I'm just going to use this to set wherever we concealed. I'm going to take my NYX Powder Foundation in the shade Medium Beige. I'm just going to use this to set the rest of my face. Alright guys, so I'm going to go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and the rest of my face is done. Now we can go ahead and talk about this e.l.f. CC cream. You guys, I would give this absolutely 10 out of 10 stars. I think it is absolutely great. It is so full coverage, but it's so lightweight. And I do say it dries down matte. That's just me personally thinking. I do think it dries down matte. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but that is personal for me. But it covered up everything on my skin. And I feel like my skin, you guys, it looks absolutely flawless. Now the test is how it's going to wear throughout the day. I will let you guys know somehow. I'll either put it in the description or I will put it right here in words about how it worked throughout the day. But now I might take this back and get a different shade. If they don't have any shades there that I think that are going to fit me, I might just keep this one, or I'll just take this one back and then I'll get a different shade at like Walmart or something, because I like need this stuff in my life, you guys. This stuff is freaking great. And I think for $14, it's high for drugstore and it's high for e.l.f., but it's not high compared to high-end foundations, because I think this could compare to a high-end foundation for sure. Like, I think this stuff is so good, you guys, and I think if you don't have it, you definitely need to try it out. But yeah, again, you guys, 10 out of 10 stars. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe. And if you guys like seeing videos like these, please let me know. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, let me know. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.